Can't find the ball. They're going to try to score the tying run, and they do. And it gets away. LSU will walk it off. Oh, my goodness. What just happened?
I've been alive for almost 23 years. I've played a lot of baseball games. I've watched a lot of baseball games. I've recapped a lot of baseball games. And I've never seen anything like that, because that really sucks. What's going on, guys? It's Fuzzy. Welcome back to yet another Major League Baseball recap. We have made it to Friday, so now all we have to worry about is playing video games, eating hot dogs, and having a barbecue with our family, because it's Memorial Day weekend as well. So now you guys get to sleep in on Monday, because Mondays, we all know, that's the worst day of the week, so we just get to skip it. But without further ado, let's start talking baseball. Wait, real quick, before we get into the highlights, I do have to tell you guys, I will be posting a second video today. It is going to be an absolute banger. We're going to be ranking the best baseball players by the alphabet. Maybe you guys can try and guess who I'm going to pick, but make sure you hit those bells. It should be out about 3 o'clock, maybe 3:30 Pacific Standard Time, so hit those bells. It's going to be a banger. The Minnesota Twins are absolutely insane so far in 2019. Not only are they first place in the American League Central, and honestly, they might be the #1 team going forward. They are setting records. They are the fastest team in Major League Baseball history to have wait, hold on, let me get it right. They are the fastest team to 6 5+ home run games. So they have 6 5+ home run games in 49 games. That is absolutely insane. I did not think that that was ever going to be a thing, especially from the Twins. But you know, between Jonathan Scope, Max Kepler, CJ Crone, all the other guys on their team, dude, the Twins, they're going to be setting some more records this year.
Scope with a drive to this one blank. Oh my. High fly to deep left field. Going. Here's a deep full again in the 5th. Blasted to center field.
So within those clips, you guys saw CJ Crone go 5 for 6. He added a home run. His brother, Cavan Crone, just got called up to the Arizona Diamondbacks. He was putting up video game numbers. I don't know if you guys have ever played Road to the Show in MLB The Show. He had a .339 batting average with 21 home runs and 62 RBIs in 40 games. That is absolutely insane. So the fact that you have CJ Crone and now Cavan Crone, yo, the Crone brothers, they're about to make some noise in Major League Baseball.
Looked like you might have actually been a little out in front of this one. And with one hand.
So I just wanted to make sure you guys knew who Cavan Crone was, because there's one more prospect that we're going to be talking about. So I'm glad that you saw his home run. But Josh Bell, he is at it again. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I completely forgot that he was a switch hitter, because he hit so many home runs from the left-hand side. But not only did Josh Bell go off, the rest of the offense did as well. So Pirates, take it away, guys.
Okay. Out to center. And Reynolds to the gap.
That'll work.
And gone! A home run for Brian. Marte wants to get on the front. Wow, what a laser shot out of here.
Make sure you guys are not going anywhere, because again, there are so many stories that we have to talk about. But the Phillies versus the Cubs was an insane game yesterday. Unfortunately, I did not get to watch it live, so I had to recap over here on my computer. But guess what? It was crazy. It came down to the wire. There was a ton of home runs. There was lead changes. Actually, there was no lead changes, but I'm just going to shut my mouth. You guys will have to see for yourselves what exactly went down.
Got his first time up. That one is hit well. Deep to left field. Forget about it. Onto the road. Through the...
Rizzo lines. It's gone.
So we just saw the Phillies versus the Cubs game. That was crazy. But another crazy moment came from the Marlins versus the Tigers games. Garrett Cooper, I'm pretty sure that all of you watching right now, unless you're a Marlins fan, have never heard of that name. But yesterday, I'm not sure how he was able to hit this pitch, but he put the Marlins on his back and he said, "Give me that dub." Man, I don't know how he hit this.
In the 9th. A fly ball, deep left field. This one's hit well and gone! A grand slam for Garrett Cooper, and the Marlins take the lead with 2 outs in the 9th inning.
Carlos Gomez is back in baseball, and he is playing for the first team that he ever played for, the New York Mets. He is already making a huge impact. Yesterday, he came in clutch with a home run, and just his reaction, you know that he loves the game of baseball. Say what you want about Carlos Gomez and other guys like Yasiel Puig and Jose Fernandez, rest in peace, but they play with a lot of passion, and to me, I kind of like it. Sometimes it crosses the line, but I think Carlos Gomez yesterday, it was all right.
Two coming. And he drives one deep left center field. Back goes Robles. It's out of here! Carlos Gomez with a 3-run homer. Flew around the bases. And he struck him out. And the ball game is over.
So the next 3 teams that we are going to talk about all come from the American League East, because the Yankees, the Red Sox, and the Rays, they're all in the running right now for first place in that division, and they all won yesterday. But the first game that we have to talk about is the Yankees game, because they came back against the Orioles. Poor Orioles fans. Gleyber Torres is literally destroying you. You guys finally have the lead, and then Michael Givens is just trash. He gives up the lead. So yeah, Yankees fans, enjoy.
Canley's delivery to him. In the air, left field. Gardner looking way back. He did it!
Torres pinch hitting. Sanchez with a pinch hit single. LeMahieu with a walk. The bases are loaded. The payoff pitch. It's ball 4 outside.
Rafael Devers might be an all-star. Honestly, he should be an all-star in 2019. He's putting up monster numbers as well as making great defensive plays, so he came in clutch. Steve Pearce hit his first home run of the season. If Pearce gets it going, the Red Sox, they are not going to be fun to deal with. And also, one more thing about the Blue Jays. We'll talk about it after all of the Red Sox clips are over, because there's one more top prospect coming up for the Blue Jays, but we'll save that for a second.
He runs, and that one tagged toward the alley. Bogarts took a look, now heading into third base. It's going to ground ball toward third. Diving play, throws to first base, and he got him. 26. There's a high fly ball that's driven deep to left field. Way back it goes and gone.
Cavan Biggio, the son of Craig Biggio, is finally being called up to the majors. So if you think about it, we have Vladimir Guerrero Jr., who is Vladimir Guerrero's son, on the squad. Craig Biggio's son, Dante Bichette's son, Bo Bichette, is also on the Blue Jays. So I think the Blue Jays just say, you know, if your dad was an ex-Major League Baseball star, we got you. We're going to draft you, and you're going to be on the team. Bet. But I do have to give them some props. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. seems to be a home run right now. Cavan Biggio, with this home run, you can tell that he's got some talent. But if they call up Bo Bichette, they're going to have a lot of young studs on their team. Speaking of young studs, I thought Austin Riley was maybe going to fade away after the first week or two of him being called up, because that's kind of how it goes. Rookies get called up, they start off on fire, and then they go back down to earth. But man, Austin Riley, we know him for hitting a lot of home runs, but yesterday he did that and then added some defense on top of that. So Austin Riley, I mean, I know Ronald Acuna Jr. is on the team, but dude, he might be the best young player on that squad.
This one's off his knuckles and into left. Riley's still coming, looking for help. Diving try, and he came up with it. 1 ball, 1 strike. High fly ball, launched deep left center field. Riley has taken it deep. A long home run for Riley.
The last game that we have to talk about, guys, is the Chicago White Sox versus the Houston Astros, and very rarely do the Houston Astros not score 10, 15, 20, 40 runs. I feel like the Astros have the best offense, maybe aside from the Twins, in baseball, but yesterday Lucas Giolito held them scoreless, which does not happen. So we're going to go ahead and show his outing, as well as Eloy Jimenez coming in clutch with yet another home run. So if he gets it going, Eloy could be up there with Vlad as some of the best rookie hitters in baseball. And also, I forgot to mention Pete Alonso. Pete Alonso also rakes as a rookie.
That ball is tattooed left field. Jimenez. Oh. And he freezes to Diaz, and he struck him out. 1-2, breaking out. This is in the air underneath, and donuts are on Lucas. 4-0 Sox.
Sam is drawn. This one he hits a rocket deep. This one hit in the air. This one is deep to center. This one is carrying, and this one. Third and nobody out.
Kevin Kiermaier coming up.
Loops one into left center field. Martin running over. There's a collision in the air. Kiermaier is racing around. He's going to have an inside the park.
Alright guys, well that is going to do it for all of the recaps from yesterday's games. Now what we're going to do, just like I promised, is we will be going over the standings. I'm not going to predict anything going forward, but I just want you guys to see where the standings are at right now. In the American League East, we have the Yankees, who are 2 games ahead of the Tampa Bay Rays. The Red Sox are 4 games above 500, which means they are 5.5 games out of first place. In the American League Central, the Twins are playing great baseball. They are 8 games above the Cleveland Indians, who are only 1 game above 500, so that is not going to cut it. In the American League West, we have the Houston Astros, who are 7 games above the second place team, who is the Rangers. I think that the Astros, honestly, I'll predict that one. They're going to run away with that division. In the National League East, we have the Phillies 8 games above 500, so they're 1.5 games above the Braves for first place. And also you see that the Mets are 4.5 games, so that's going to be a fun division to watch. The Nationals, they are a huge disappointment this year. In the National League Central, we have the Cubs, who are 1.5 games above the Brewers. The Pirates are playing good baseball as of late, so they are 3.5 games out. The Cardinals are 1 game above 500, so it looks like the Central is going to be crazy going forward. And then finally, the National League West, the Dodgers are 6 games ahead of the Padres. I'm pretty sure that's how it's going to pan out for the rest of the year. The Diamondbacks are playing pretty decent. The Rockies are just like the Nationals. Huge disappointment with 9 games out. But guys, what do you make of all the standings? Do you think that the Yankees are going to stay in first place? Do you think that the Rays are going to come back when they get Tyler Glasnow? Do you think the Twins are going to continue to rake? Maybe the Indians get Mike Clevenger and Corey Kluber back and they get back into the swing of things. But that is going to do it. Thank you all so much for watching. Again, guys, turn on those bells because I have a second video coming. It's going to be insane. I'll catch you guys there. Peace out. TGI Friday. Thank God it's Friday because I need some rest.